Hey, this is Joe Castiglione, and you're listening to Not Another Sox Podcast. Can you believe it?
Yankees suck! Yankees suck!
Buenos noches, amigos, and welcome to an emergency episode of Not Another Sox Podcast. I am Jack Webster here with our producer, Ian Doran, coming at you live from Providence, Rhode Island. Fellas, we extended Roman Anthony out of goddamn nowhere.
And at a fucking steal, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is fair. It's even more than you see with a lot of these pre-arb contracts, but worth every single penny to not have to worry about it for 8+ years. I mean, when you look at what he might have made, yeah, it could be a steal too. But you know what? He gets that security. He gets to know that he's going to be playing at Fenway and with a great young core around everything. So it's an exciting day. Didn't see it coming, but so glad it did.
No, classic Craig Breslow moving in silence. Do we like Breslow again?
Yeah, you know what? He's back in the good graces. Yeah, he gets a pass. He got it done. So,
yeah, it's kind of like he yelled at me for getting a bad grade on a test, and then boom, Xbox for Christmas.
Yeah, no, that's really a good analogy for it.
Thank you.
Well, it's not so much he yelled at you. It's more that he forgot your birthday, and then he made up for it with a trip to Disney World.
Yeah,
he's
that's kind of what I'd call this contract.
Yeah, sorry, I missed your T-ball game. I know you hit a home run, but you know what? Pizza!
Pizza for everybody. Pizza at $130 million over 8 years for every single person out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a great feeling. Literally, I was just at work, get the notification, and I couldn't believe it. It literally came out of the blue. Sometimes you hear rumblings oh, they're talking, both sides are interested, but for the longest time, it definitely sounded like, Roman was just willing to wait out the 6 years, maybe 5 years if he came in first or second in Rookie of the Year voting this season. And you know what? Now we don't have to worry about that, which is great. But he apparently didn't want to, talk about it with his teammates even to have it be a distraction or anything. So for him to just go about it the way that he did and the front office to do it, what a treat.
I love it. And when I got your text, I was on the phone with a client at business job, doing business, talking finance and business. I got your text and I was like, Roman Anthony in all caps. What does that mean? Did he hurt his back? Is he out for the rest of the season? And then I got the notification, Roman Anthony in late talks with Red Sox about extension. And then boom, 8 years, 130. And I'm like, I think at its base we are underpaying for if Roman Anthony is this same player for the next 8 years. We are underpaying for
I think he can even be better than he is. You're seeing all the hard hit balls and the on base and everything, and we've mentioned it before, he's going to start lifting the ball a little bit more and hitting those home runs, but this is a very good all-around player. It's not like he just hits. He's very good defender. He even is an above-average base runner. The power's going to come too. So, when you have a guy that's a 55 to 60 tool in every category, that is the true number one prospect in baseball, we saw pretty much all year until he graduated. And this is a guy that, you build around, and it's great because you already have other pieces there too, and you have a few more puzzle pieces long term, but knowing that he's going to be a part of that, and hopefully a winning culture here with everything, goes so far, and I'm just happy.
I'm psyched. Were you surprised by the defense?
I was pretty surprised by the defense. I knew it was going to be not bad. I thought he was just going to be, left field, learn the monster. You're going to be fine out there. But, the fact that he's been playing right field at Fenway, doing it well, and in left field, and I think he's even gotten a little time in center, too. He's just good out there. And, to be so young and so polished like that, already, is just a testament to, how good of a player that he is.
Yeah, and when you read through the contract a little bit. It's very confusing. Like, I would not recommend it to people. I guess escalators, he can get up to 230 million, give or take.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to go over some of the specifics of what his contract looks like year over year. Do you have that in front of you?
Yeah, I do. So it's an 8-year deal with an option at the end, so up to 9 years. And now I kind of mentioned it at the beginning, but you don't have to worry about if he wins or is in second place for Rookie of the Year and loses like a few months of service time, rounding up to a full year. Now that does not matter at all.
Yep.
Like, so we can cheer for him to win it, even though it's probably going to be more likely runner-up with Nick Kurtz. And, Nervaez still has, a chance to if he's able to kind of rebound a little bit. But, yeah, it does go up to $230 million. But that's only if he wins every MVP every year and is an all-star every year. So chances are it will be a bit more than that 130, but hey, if it's the full 230 and he wins MVP every year, that's great.
Yes.
Like that's worth every single penny then, and then some. But yeah, especially with these pre-arbitration deals, you see where it's only a few million over the next few years, and then it escalates, and then there's the 30 million team option. So he got a $5 million signing bonus with, hey, good money.
Yeah, in pocket right now.
$2 million next year for the after that, $8 million the year after that, then 15, 19, 23, 25, 29, and the $30 million team option with no buyout. So, like, that's pretty team friendly. It keeps him here until he's like 31, I believe I saw. So, like, you buy out those free agency years because you give him, the stability with everything and just all the money with everything too.
Mm-hmm.
So, really ends up being, a win-win for both sides here.
Mm-hmm. And if you break the whole thing down, I just did the math here. If you do 230 divided by 8, it's just under 29 million annual average, which obviously it's going to kind of be backloaded and structured, which most of the pre-arbitration contracts are. But when you break it all down, just under 29 million, if he goes out and he earns 29 million worth of salary, like, my God, we are still underpaying this guy.
Yeah.
I am so happy to have him. And the third time this year that we got an extension, just wha-bam!
Yeah, just out of nowhere. With the Crochet one, I was a little less surprised, and the Christian Campbell, I was a little less surprised than this one too. Just because usually, sometimes they'll set the artificial deadline at opening day to get that stuff done, and it trickles through. You saw it with Vlad and everything too, but literally middle of August, middle of the day, he was dealing with some injury stuff. So when you get the notification saying breaking Roman Anthony, you're glad it's good.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
not
got
actually
that
breaking him, breaking. It is him.
But the escalators, he gets $1 million if it's first or second Rookie of the Year, $2 million for each MVP, $1 million for each MVP runner-up or third place, $750K for fourth to fifth place, $500K for sixth to 10th, and $200,000 for each All-Star appearance. So even if he doesn't win MVP, he can still win a few bonuses, just depending on where he ranks in the top 10. And then it's all confusing from there. So that's about as much as I can understand. So I'm guessing our followers are kind of in the same boat, since I am not very smart.
Yes.
Our followers are smart, not us.
Yes,
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
are smart.
Yeah.
We're not very smart over here. We're
Except for
figuring
that
it
one
out.
guy.
Which one guy?
All of them.
Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff Passon?
Yeah, Jeff
You think
Passon.
he's watching?
I think he is.
In
Yeah,
approval?
he wants to know what the people are thinking. So
I think he does.
Yeah.
Does it blow your mind a little bit to know that if Roman Anthony wins MVP every year up to 2034, he will still make less money than Vladimir Guerrero Jr.?
Yeah, I mean, hey, Vlad played the game and, he bet on himself and everything. But, it's also different because that contract's going to take Vlad to the end of his career.
Yeah.
Where Roman will still have a chance to reach free agency. Hopefully, he is a career sock and everything goes great and we give him a whole lot more money in 2035. That's not a real year. So
I don't own that. I just keep my shirts and pants here for 30 years, and then I return it to the bank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, you were saying?
I don't even know what I was saying. I'm just happy.
I interrupted you. You were talking about...
Oh, yeah. So he will still have
Yep.
another chance to make more money later down the road and still at a pretty good age. And, he's betting on himself to a degree here that he's still going to be that good player afterwards by, like, having that team option and, being able to reach free agency. But when you have a guy like this, the floor seems so low that that ceiling is so high that like this is about as blue chip as you can get.
Yeah. And we'll definitely keep the episode short here because we do got an exciting game to get back to. Dustin May and Michael Wacha are duking it out on the mound.
This matchup would have been so exciting in 2019.
Yeah. But my question for you before we wrap up here is you talk a lot about what it means to baseball players to have guaranteed money. So is there a reason that Roman Anthony or Campbell or Crochet or Cedon, for that matter, would take a contract that is team friendly right now as opposed to taking a contract 5 years from now?
Yeah, because you don't know what's going to happen in terms of your own playing career. We already saw Christian Campbell be sent down and struggle a little bit. So, like, I think it is, and, I'm not regretting that at all, but, like, he probably, if he were to do that contract again, like, today, it would probably look different. So you see an opportunity, you take it, and you have that stability, especially if you do believe in the team and the core that they're building. And it's not only like him and Christian Campbell. You now have Garrett Crochet extended, you have Cedon Rafael extended, you have Brian Bayo extended, you still have Meyer under team control for a while, and some very exciting prospects in the system. So you see this young core starting to come together, and I've been yelling for it for years just to do what like the Braves. Yeah, just do what the Braves do. Extend these guys and, build that core that is going to be your future for the next 5, 7, 10 years. And we're finally doing that. And it feels like, we're being serious about, being like a winning ball club again.
Ah, God, I fucking hope so.
Which I wasn't saying last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Which I was saying the complete opposite last week. Yeah.
So finally, is Roman Anthony a guy you can build a team around?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's already a pretty good team around him. I mean, we're on a 7-game win streak. Hopefully 8 after tonight.
Knock on wood,
yeah, knock on wood if you're listening tomorrow. So this team has all the tools that they need. They have the major league talent already in place, extended. They got some good pitchers and some decent position players down in the minors, and you can still just spend like anybody else. So I'm hoping that, we see even more extensions. I hope we see Bregman, and I wouldn't even mind, trying to lock up Meyer while it might be a little bit cheaper, even with the injury history. So it just feels good. It feels like, we're serious about it.
They're taking this fucking seriously. Well, quick little emergency episode to talk about the Roman Anthony extension. A long time coming, but ecstatic to have it. Anything else you'd like to say before we sign off?
Man, it just doesn't even feel real. Like, it feels like I want to get a Roman Anthony jersey now. Like, I want to go to games. I want to spend money at Fenway. And you know what? That's what John Henry wants too. So it's a win-win, and it feels like something that we haven't had in years. Chaim Bloom died for this.
Yes,
yeah, Chaim Bloom died for
on
this.
A pipe
Yeah,
for this.
Craig Breslow is not the stepdad. He's the dad that stepped in and got it done.
With an Xbox for
with an
Christmas.
Xbox, yeah. He does, even though he missed the T-ball game.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we should probably, watch the rest of this Royals game going on here.
Yeah. No need to overdo it. We'll be back on Sunday probably, just to talk about, hopefully, we already won this series.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you got the Padres next week, so should be some good baseball. I'm feeling good about this team.
Me too, man. Fingers crossed. But I love you.
Okay. No, I love you.
No, I love you. Okay,
Okay,
love you.
no,
Bye.
love you.
No, I love you. Okay, love you. Bye.
Roman.